Hello, hello, hello. We are back with one more example today to get you going on these two-digit divisor problems for division. You guys notice I have all of my stuff set up here. I have a number line at the top. I have my steps I'm going to estimate, solve, and multiply. And here is my problem in purple, 403 divided by 13. So let's start with some estimation. First things first, let's round each of these numbers, our dividend and our divisor, to numbers that are going to be a little easier to work with. I'll give you a couple seconds to rewrite your division problem with some easier rounded numbers. All right, team members, there's always options with this, so if you chose a different option than I did, that's okay. But I am going to choose 400. I think 403 is very close to 400, and divide that by 10, because 13 is very close to 10. Let's see what that will equal. 400 over 10. Remember, I can always cancel out these zeros. That's just the same as dividing by 10 on each side. 40 over 1 equals 40. That's just 40 divided by 1. 40 divided by 1 is 40. So we know for sure that our answer is going to be about 40. Very nice. Clean up this work. Remember, if I'm going too fast in these videos ever, you can always pause them, rewind them, anything you need to do. So now that I have my estimate, I want to jump right into that number line just to help me stay on track. So I'm going to put that in there. 40, 41, 42, 43. I know this is not the most exciting part of the video, but that's okay. 39, 38, 37, 36. This is what you missed about school most, right guys? Your teacher counting awkwardly while you're like, let's get a move on. Okay, team. Now we're going to move into our next step. We want to solve this problem for real. So we're going to write that in our little division house. 403 divided by 13. We know our answer is going to be about 40. So 13 right away, we know it cannot fit into 4 any times, but it can definitely fit into 40. Let's just check there. It says here that our first digit is going to be a 4 when we write this out in our division. So let's see what happens when we multiply 13 by 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Well, 52 is definitely too big, so we need to try something else. It can't be 4. Let's just try 3. 13 multiplied by 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. 39. Perfect. That gets us very, very close to 40. So we had a 3. I'll write that here, but then I'm going to clean up my space a little bit. You guys have lined papers. You got plenty of space to work. I got to clean up my space every now and then. So we know that 3 times 13 was 39. We just solved that. Now we need to do some subtraction. We can regroup here, or you might be able to count on from 39 to see what that answer is going to be right away. It's going to be 1. Then we need to drop our 3 to have 13. Awesome. If you are looking ahead, you probably see exactly what's going to happen here. But right away, I can tell we're not going to have any of these 40s. We know our first digit there is going to be a 3. So 13, how many times can 13 go into 13? Let's try. I know you guys are like, come on, lady. 1 times 13 is 13. We would have nothing left with 31. All right, team members. It seems like our answer here is going to be 31. That is pretty close to 40 when we're talking the hundreds here, but we always want to check our work. Let's clean up our space a little bit so we can do that. Now remember, we want to go directly opposite of this. So 31 times 13 should equal 403. That is our quotient multiplied by our divisor. So 31 multiplied by 13. And let's see how we do. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Think in your head what I'm going to put next. It's a placeholder. You're welcome. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Let's do some quick addition of our partial products to find our total product. 3 plus smiley face. I'm just kidding. 3 plus 0 is 3. 9 plus 1 is 10. Carry the 1. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Da, 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 da. Beautiful work. We did it. This is just one more example of how we can use some of these strategies to help us solve. Awesome, awesome, awesome team members.